Hello everyone, welcome to Southern Wreaths. If you haven't yet, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up and share my video, and be sure to check out my YouTube membership. It's only $1.99 a month and you get an exclusive video that you can only see if you're a member. Alright, I'm going to show you today how I make this really cute, fun witch wreath. It says, "Beware a witch and her little monsters live here." It's so cute. So these are the supplies I'm going to use to make this wreath. I got the mesh, and I believe all of this ribbon came from Craft Outlet. I've got 21-inch orange mesh. Probably came from Craft Outlet too, I just don't have the package. And then this sign, I believe, came from Walmart. I've had it for a really long time. It hangs like that. It's shaped like a pumpkin, but when I attach it, it's not going to move, so it's just so cute. Alright, let's get started. To start this wreath, I'm going to do like I always do and add the pipe cleaners to my frame. This is a 14-inch silver frame from Dollar Tree. I'm going to add a pipe cleaner to each crossbar on the center, going around the 2 center rings. I'm twisting 3 times pretty tightly so it doesn't come undone. Once I'm done adding the pipe cleaners to the inside, I'm going to start on the outside. I just pick any random crossbar to start, and I'm going to twist 3 times. I go around the 2 outside rings, and then I lay the pipe cleaner along the second from the outside ring, and where that ends, I'm going to add my next one. I will do this going all the way around, and it should all line up in the end. I end up with 8 on the outside, 6 on the inside, for a total of 14 ties. Once I'm done adding all of the pipe cleaners, I like to open up the outside ones because I'm going to do 10-inch poof base. So I just like to lay out my mesh and gather it. I usually start from the center just so I can make sure the mesh stays even. Then I'm going to add it to a crossbar. So there's a pipe cleaner at this crossbar, and that's what I want. I'm going to lay it over top of the pipe cleaner, but I'm not using that. I'm going to use a zip tie to attach it. I will not use this pipe cleaner until I get to the last poof on the outside. I'm just going to use my wire cutters to pull it tight, and then just trim away the excess. I like to use my mat to help me measure. So I'm at 16, I'm going to pull to 6. I just hold it here. I have my pipe cleaner lined up with this line in my mat, and my hands are shaped like this. When I pull it, I pull out to 6 and squeeze. I lift it and then add it into the next pipe cleaner. Twist 1.5 times, and I fluff. And here, I'll show you again. I'm at the 16 mark. I pull out to the 6. I squeeze it and put that into the pipe cleaner. And I'll go around and finish adding poofs to the outside. Once I get to my last poof on the outside, I'm going to lay it over top of the zip tie here, and then just pull the pipe cleaners around, and that's how I add in that poof. And I fluff again, and I just run through and open up the inside ties real fast. Then I pull the mesh into the closest pipe cleaner. This just pulls everything to the center so I don't have a poof that goes diagonal. I just twist it once, and then I'm just going to continue making my 10-inch poofs. Once I get to my last poof, I'm going to open up that first tie that I used to pull the mesh in, and then just add this last poof over top of that, and twist like I've been doing, and fluff. And then I will just pull this out a little bit and trim it off. Then I like to push the 2 poofs aside and then feed my excess mesh through to the back. And then I'm going to attach it to the same zip tie that I started at with the same crossbar that I started out with another zip tie. Just pull it tight. And I always push my zip tie towards the front so it doesn't scratch anyone's door. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. Now I'm going to run through and cut my 10-inch mesh Make sure this is 30 feet. Yes. Okay, I'm going to cut these at 25 inches. Such pretty mesh, and it ruffles so nice. So I'll pull out to 24, go over to 1 inch, and then grab at 0 again, and that gives me 25 inches. And I just cut it. Again, I go to 24, grab it at 0, pull over to 1, go back to 0, and pull it to the center. And I'm going to do this 14 times because that's how many ties I have. I cut all my mesh. Now I'm just going to lay it out flat, put something heavy at the end, and I'm going to ruffle it. And this one has that green line down the center, so it's going to be pretty easy to ruffle. So I just grab it with these two to start, and now I'm going to use these to pull in. So my thumb is back here, and it's like creating a wall. So I'll grab it, that was a little too big, and then I'll take these and pull, and you want to try your best to keep it even. Just pull it in. You're kind of accordion folding it. There you go. It's so cute. I'm going to stick that into my pipe cleaner. I'm starting on the outside. I twist 1.5 times and overlap the ruffles. Just kind of spread them out a little bit. Kind of sucks that you lose the green to the center, but it still looks so pretty. So here I'll show you again. Just going to lay this out flat. Well, if I can get it to come out. And ruffle. I'm going to try to get it even before you come to the pipe cleaner. It makes it a little bit easier to add it. You just want to hold it in its place until you pull the pipe cleaner around. And then you overlap it. Alright, I'm going to go through and finish adding ruffle to each pipe cleaner. This is what it looks like after I add all the mesh. The outside, I made sure the purple lines were on the left, and then on the inside I put the purple on the right, so it kind of balances out. It's a lot prettier in person than what it seems to be showing up on camera. But yeah, I think this is one of my favorite meshes I've ever used. These are so pretty. So now I'm going to cut my ribbons. I have two 2.5 inch ribbons that are polka dots. This is a new ribbon I just got, which matches the sign and the mesh perfectly. And then I'm just going to add in this polka dot because it goes with the polka dots. So I need 7 of each ribbon, and I'm just going to use my 12-inch piece of cardboard. I just line it up and start wrapping. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then I like to take my scissors and slide it in between the cardboard and the ribbon and cut it. And that gives me 7 pieces of 12-inch ribbon. I'm going to move this out of the way. And then once I cut everything, I'm going to dovetail the ends. So I just take a couple pieces and stack them. I fold them in half long ways and cut from the wire to the crease at an angle. And I'll do that on either end. You don't have to dovetail your ribbon. I just personally like the way it looks. So I'm going to go through and finish cutting all my ribbons and dovetailing it, and then I will stack it the way I want to add it to my wreath. Okay, I finished cutting my ribbons, and I stacked them the way I want to add them to the wreath. So I'm just going to take them 2 at a time. I'm going to put 2 in each section. I have 1 1.5 and 1 2.5 inch. I get it even, fold it in half and crease it, and then I'm going to pinch at the crease and then add that into the pipe cleaner. I am not going to add anything else on this, so I'm going to go ahead and twist it 3 times and roll down my pipe cleaner with a glue stick. Then I fluff my ribbons. I just do it in an X shape. Here, I'll show you again. I've got it as even as I can get it. Fold it in half and crease and pinch. And I'm just alternating ribbons. Twist it 3 times, roll it down with my pipe or my glue stick again, and fluff. Alright, I'm going to go through and finish adding ribbon to all of my pipe cleaners. Alright, I've got all of the ribbon added to my wreath, and now I'm ready to add my sign. Just going to make sure it's not twisted too much. I think I'm just going to put it just like that. Oh, so cute. Alright, this is a thinner sign, so I'm going to have to cushion it a little bit before I staple in. And you know what? I think I'm just going to hot glue this one because it's a lot flimsier than the Dollar Tree signs. It honestly feels like cardboard. So I'm just going to use E6000 and hot glue to add it, and I'm just going to add them on the outside, I believe. Just one on either end because it should sit flush once I lay it down. If I have to, I'll add one behind here. I saved a piece of cardboard from the wreath frame. I'm just going to cut it in half. I'm going to add E6000 to either side. Just a big glob of it. Then I will place my pipe cleaner evenly into that glob and then cover it in hot glue. Then I'll place the piece of cardboard over it, and it acts as like a kind of band-aid. And let that dry. Alright, they should have dried by now. I waited a little while. Now I'm going to add it to my wreath, and I'm just going to feed pipe cleaners through the mesh to the frame. Just kind of pulling stuff apart, pushing it to the back. And I'll fluff everything after I have it attached. Just gotta make sure I get it in the right place. Do the same on this side. Alright, now I'm just going to pull some of the ribbons behind. It's kind of cool that this moves a little bit because you can kind of see the ribbon through it. Alright, I'll spend a while fluffing this ribbon to make sure it's where I want it to be. That's how I made my really bright and colorful witch wreath. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, or you can email me at craftingwithlee@yahoo.com. Thank you so much for watching, and if y'all learned anything today or like my video, please like, share, subscribe, and be sure to share my video and check out my YouTube membership. Thank you.